Muslims, no way!
David Cameron, hear us say!
Scapegoating Muslims, no way!
Cameron, hear us say!
Scapegoating Muslims, no way!
David Cameron, hear us say!
Scapegoating Muslims, no way!
Goldsmith!
Racist!
Goldsmith!
Racist!
Goldsmith! Cameron!
Racist!
Cameron!
Racist!
Because whereas playing the race card supposedly and stirring up racism during election times is nothing new, this campaign is by the Prime Minister and the leader of the Conservative Party. It's from the very top of the government. And why are they doing it? Because they need to distract from the terrible crisis that they're in, the crisis of the junior doctors. They're going on strike for the first time. We've seen this happening. We've got doctors down the road actually. It's a distraction.
We now have a situation, Muslims are told all the time they have to integrate into British society. They have to be part of British society. Now what could be more part of British society than standing for Mayor of London or than standing for President of the National Union of Students? But when we've got Muslims who've done both of these things, as soon as they come close to winning or winning these positions, they are instantly attacked for being Muslims. Last week, Andrew Neil, who is a presenter on the BBC, who's a well-known Tory, who's a well-known neocon, he is somebody who said that Suleiman Ghani was a supporter of Islamic State. He said that at the mayoral hustings in order to try to do damage to Sadiq Khan. Now, Andrew Neil knows that there is a difference between Islamic State, ISIS, and support for an Islamic State. He knows that very, very well. He deliberately tried to confuse the two things. Even worse, David Cameron repeated this lie in the House of Commons under parliamentary privilege. I don't understand myself why Dennis Skinner could get thrown out of the House of Commons for saying that David Cameron is dodgy, but when David Cameron launches an attack on somebody who is totally innocent of this charge, absolutely nothing is done. And we all know, as Sabi says, we know why they do it, because they know that the mud will stick. They know it's repeated in the tabloid newspapers and indeed in the supposedly respectable newspapers, and they know that it helps whip up this idea that Muslims are extremists and are terrorists. Let's stand up against racism, let's stand up against the threats from this government, and let's say to David Cameron, we are not going to let you scapegoat Muslims in the way that you've done. Thank you very much.
And we want to get all together, united, today to send a strong message to the Prime Ministers behind us, to tell him, you are the Prime Ministers of all British people, all Londoners, regardless of their faith, of their backgrounds, of their genders. It's not allowed for a Prime Minister to attack a certain and single out a certain